So we had, again, we had a lot of great players, and it's great to see them get recognized for their hard work. And so at this time, I want to bring up Mr. Mohamed Cisse. Mr. Cisse garnered some honorable mention All-League honors this year for all of his hard work. There you go. All right, also earning honorable mention All-League honors was Mr. Sado Kaharovic. And thirdly, before I get to this, I just want to say that the fact that these guys all, and the girls also got All-League honors, is a tremendous thing. In a league that is 16 teams with very, very strong teams and a lot of great players, when we get postseason honors, it's special, and it's a true testament to their hard work and their play. This next person actually got first team All-League honors. Mr. Austin Weeby, would you come up here? All right, and at this time, I would like to reintroduce our boys head basketball coach, Mr. Johnny Young.
Thank you very much for coming tonight. It's very hard for me to do awards because I've been very blessed this year, having a lot of great athletes. And I would like to tell my basketball team, I thank you very much for all the hard work. For the guys that didn't get an award tonight physically, but you got an award mentally and spiritually. I want to give you guys a hand. It's been a great journey for me this year, the coach at Tyee. It's just amazing how sometimes you get blessings without even knowing it. The Totem Award is going to be going out to Austin Weeby. Hurry up, get up, you play basketball, run up here. No, I'm just kidding. The reason why I said blessings is because of 3 years ago I watched Austin play in a game, not knowing that I was going to be his coach one day. We had a game against them at Christian Faith High School. And sometimes you always keep a player in your mind when they do special things. And he was doing a lot of special things as a sophomore. And I thought that was very interesting. He stood out for some reason. He always stayed in the back of my mind. And when I had an opportunity to coach at Tyee, I'm like, oh my goodness. You know, it just was amazing just to be here with him. And he made my job very easy because he was very disciplined and had a lot of respect. And those are the two things in life, in my opinion, will carry you a long ways. Discipline and respect. You have those two things, the sky's the limit. And it was very blessed to have that. And for his teamwork, he was always on time, always practiced hard, and always was a leader, on and off the court. And he was easy to talk to, never disrespected. And this is the type of gentleman that I always enjoy coaching. And I wish the best for him. I want to give him a hand again. Okay, have patience, just kidding. One guy that I would like to recognize, just one more, and like I said about awards And I would like for him to stand up, and he meant a lot in my life too, for his coaching him, and I wished I had him one more year. Could Jacob stand up? I would like to acknowledge Jacob because he was someone I can always count on all the time. Even if it's for me being tough on him or being not tough on him, I know he had my back and he was there for me all the time. I want to thank you very much. Okay, my captain award, I would like to, for Austin Weeby, to announce that, please.
Jacob. That's not it.
So the captain award goes to a player who's worked really hard throughout the season, improved a lot, did everything they could for the better of the team. Every practice, every game, he was always focused. He was always getting others to focus, even though that was tough sometimes. He was the hardest worker. Everything that we did, even though he might not have the height or the athleticness of some of our other players, he was always working hard, always pushing the limits, always doing the best he could. And he was always a team player, always trying to help other players out, either whether it was in school or out of school on the court, where it was motivating them. He was always there for all of us, and he really kind of captures what it is to be a Tyee told him to me, which is being a family member, which is contributing everything that you can to a family, and just giving everything you can for the better of the team.
In my mind, this guy helped us out a lot this year. Even though he didn't see the court a lot, some games, he really contributed to a lot of what we did, honestly. He would always push us in practice and always push us to do our best, and he was a guy that we could rely on, and and this guy is Ethan Park.
Okay, guys, it's not. I would like to thank all of these young men for doing an outstanding job this season. An outstanding job. For playing hard each and every game, coming to practice playing hard. You like to move so much. For the awards, this I like to give awards right here as a team. For individual awards, it's hard for me to give individual awards because I know it's all about the team. To me, it's not about individual. But sometimes that's just how the system's set up. You know, they do give individual awards because of a person doing, in their opinion, a very outstanding job. But when it's a team sport, even if you play 2 minutes, even if you play 32 minutes, you're giving it your best. And this is the type of team that I have this year. Some guys got a lot of playing time, some guys, they get so much playing time. But when they did get the opportunities, they did an outstanding job for me. And I want to thank you guys for that. I really truly appreciate that. And I always mention to these guys, if you work hard enough, good things gonna happen. Our season was very exciting this year. You know, we was right there to have a first coach, first year. They all competed at a high level. We was winning the game, they continued to move on and press hard. If we was behind, they still was learning. And that showed me that they're a great team. They're willing to learn, they're willing to continue to work hard under all circumstances. And I just want to thank you guys, man. You guys set the standards for a lot of great things gonna happen. All of you guys sit the standard, because I know for sure next year, we're gonna do some amazing things. We're gonna go all the way. That's the way I feel, guys. They only gave 3 awards tonight for most honorable, but we had 5 guys. We had Titus and we had Jaquise. They also made it too this year, but they only had 3 awards for tonight. That's all they said that they presented. But I want to get those guys in here too. Oh. Hey, I tell you what, you hold yours, we'll just hold on to them for now. We're doing that. So see, they put him in alphabet card. It's too much to look through. It's 30, it's 36, 32. Hey, listen up, guys. I want to do this, and I know I have this right.
Are there 15 of those?
Hey, chill out. It's great. Okay. Okay, you got that one right. Okay, also, we have letters for first year players. Oh, so I have Titus.
Yeah, that's it.
No, Terrell.
He got the rest of the Get the rest of the car.
Okay. Okay, I'd like to thank you guys, man. You guys did an amazing job. Very entertaining this year, a lot of hard work, and it was just amazing to watch you guys play. You know, even though teams thought they was just gonna come in and destroy us, we still got out there and competed at a high level. And that shows a lot. You know, everybody think that you have to be 7 feet tall to be a great athlete. You don't have to be 7 feet tall. You have to have the heart and the will and the desire to do something great. You guys got that?
Yes, Coach.
Keep believing, keep staying focused, and keep being disciplined. Those things right there will take you all the way to the top. There's no doubt. Okay? Thank you guys very much. And JV guys, go.
We're successful, a lot successful than we have been in the past, especially when we're having a lot of new players, only having about 4 returning players from last year, and new coaches. So it was a big change, but we came together. We got a lot better throughout the season, made a lot of strides and a lot of improvements. We grew together as a family, and just always had each other's backs on the court and off the court. Helped each other on the court and in the classroom, and we kept on improving every game. Every practice was better and better. We took some steps back, but we always came back and got more steps forward. So I think that was the biggest thing this year, is that we gelled together and that we played off each other. And we were connected as one and not as individuals. And also, I'd like to thank the coaches. They did a good job of bringing us together this year. They did a good job of building that family environment in the program, and hopefully it will continue next year. And hopefully we'll win even more games next year and be even more successful on all levels, JVC team and varsity. And yeah, and I think that they'll be good for the program, and that they will keep bringing winning atmosphere. That's not the word. Yeah, a winning.
Winning ways.
Yeah. A way of winning to the program. Still not the word.